What's up, creatives? Born the Ingenious here. This video was created to show you how to export your vector-based designs in Illustrator and CorelDRAW as multiple file formats. Could be SVG, PDF, PNG, JPEG, whatever file format it could be. So let us dive right in.
All right, let's open up Adobe Illustrator, and then after that, we go to CorelDRAW. This is the logo I'm going to be using to explain the process. As you can see, it's a practice logo I designed for this purpose. And we have the main logo. We have the main logo and also an icon, and that standalone icon. And then we have a stamped version of the same logo. Now, in order to export these logo assets in PNG, XVG, or PDF, or whatever format that will be required, either for prints, for web, or screen, any other thing you might want to use it for. So you come here. This is the asset export. As you can see this icon right here. Click on that icon. It's going to bring out a panel. Now, this panel is where we are going to perform these exports. So what we are doing is we're going to select all of them. So make sure that each of them are grouped. This is grouped. This is grouped. Also, this is grouped. Because if you don't group them, anything you drag and drop here is going to appear as separate entities. So we want these to be together, these to be together, and also these to be together. So what we are going to do is select all of them, all the assets that you need to export, and drag and drop them here. So you can see that they have appeared here. So what you need to do now is rename your files. Let us see, this one is practice stamp. Let's name this practice icon. Let's name this one practice main logo. Practice main logo. All right, so we have done that. So as you can see here at the bottom here, first, before we go to the version, the file format, you can see these icons here. This indicates that if you want to generate one single asset, and these for multiple assets, and that is what we are using for multiple assets. So SVG, we have SVG. SVG is for web. It retains vector properties so you can easily import to any vector processing software. So we have them SVG already. And in order to add more versions, in order to add more file formats, more file formats, you add scale. And just click on this, you see PNG appears. And if you click on this arrow, you see that you can select anyone you want to pick. See, PDF is there. You can see JPEG 100, 20, OBJ also. So pick anyone you want. Now let's go with PNG for this. PNG, and then you can select. Let's add one more, which is, let's say we are adding PDF. Yeah, PDF is good. So we are going to be exporting these three assets in this file format. So what we're going to do is we need to select all of these. So select one of them, hold shift, then select the last one. Or select one of them, hold Control on your Windows or Command on your Mac, select this and select this. select this and select this. All right, so next step is to export. So you click on your export, it brings out the dialog box or folder where you need to pick your location where you'll be saving. So I already set mine, they are the AI assets. So just select the folder, then it brings you back to Illustrator, then it exports. So as you can see, my export has been done. Let me open up the folder so you can see what we have done. So you can see it right here. So these are the assets. Oh, pardon me, that was the previous one when I was so these are the assets. So you can see practice icon. These are the PNGs, and this is the SVG PDF. All right, haven't done that. There is another way to do this. When you've dragged your assets into this panel, you can go to File, then Export as, or press Alt-Control-E or Alt-Command-E on your Mac. Then when you press it, it brings out a bigger dialog box where you can select one after the other. And also this allows you to this particular star allows you to pick where you are going, where you want to save them before you actually save them. And it allows you to pick if you want to open or select if you'd like to open the location after exporting. So let's try that. So I have checked this box. Let me select the location. Let me make sure that, okay, that is where we are putting it. So I have done that, and we have the three file formats here. So let's export. Asking if we should replace. Let's replace. So immediately it's finished exporting, it's going to open the folder where we save them. As you can see, it has done that. So those are the two ways of doing this in Illustrator, in Adobe Illustrator. And let's go immediately. Let's switch to CorelDRAW. So this is the CorelDRAW interface. And unlike the Adobe Illustrator, it is a little bit different. But then in order to do it here, we go to the Windows menu. I'll pick Dockers, and then in Dockers you can see Export. Click on the export. Now it has opened a panel here on the right hand side. As you can see, it says select objects or pages in a document and click add new button. So the same thing we did in Adobe Illustrator. You can pick one of them, make sure they are grouped together. Group this one, which is one asset, group this one, group this the stamp also. So we pick one. In this in CorelDRAW, it is safer to pick one first, then do the setting, then come back to pick the other ones. So we are selecting the main logo and make sure that the file format is set below here, the one you want it to work on first. See here, we have PDF here. Then you can change it to let's say PNG. So you come here and press it. So it has added it to the export panel. Now what you would want to do is immediately change the name to, let's say, practice logo. Practice logo. Let's make it practice logo. So we have a PNG version of it. And before you add the other ones, you can easily go to set it up. For example, if it is a JPEG, or okay, let's just continue with PNG. So you can do extra settings here to make it look exactly the way you want it to be, or export with the exact parameters you want it to export. So you can see black and white, we have black and white, grayscale, paletted, or RGB color. So we are sticking with RGB color on these. Click OK. And here you can be able to track the file size. Now we have 58.3 kilobytes here. So let's move. So that is that. Now we are going to pick the other ones, select the other ones, and then we come right here, these 3 dots that you can see by the side. Those three dots, click on them. It will allow you to add additional assets. So we can see we have 3 options there: duplicate, add assets with these settings. That is setting that the setting that you apply to that particular practice logo. If you want to add the same setting to these new ones, so we click on this. All of them now have been added to the export panel. Now we'll have to go ahead and change or adjust their names. So this is the icon. So we change the name to practice logo icon. This is the stamp. Would say practice logo stamp, and this would say practice logo name. All right, since we have done that, we can go ahead to and export. But we want to export in multiple versions. So I would like us to make sure that what we are doing is so you don't come back to work on them over and over again. So to export everything in several file formats at once, we come down here, make sure that all of them are selected. We'll come down here, then we'll change the format to whatever I want it to be. Let's say SVG, pick SVG, and then you use this icon. Instead of going back up, you use this icon down there with a upward arrow and a plus sign in green. So click on it. That automatically adds each of them with different formats to the original logo asset that we have in the export panel already. So same thing goes for, still have it selected, same thing goes for other formats. Let's say PDF. Let's pick PDF now. We'll go ahead and click this again, same procedure. Click it and it goes ahead to add. So next thing to do is to use this folder icon here to select destination folder. Now we're going to be putting them here. CDR assets, select folder. Now since it has been selected, we go ahead to click export. So it has been exported. Now opening the file, CDR assets, yeah. These are the files. So same thing goes for both apps, but just different, just slightly different procedures. I hope you have learned something from this. Thanks for watching.
There you have it. So make sure you like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next one.